Hey guys, it's Abby. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm so excited for this video. I am finally going to share with you guys how I cleared my cystic hormonal acne naturally. This video has been a long time coming. I'm just super excited to share with you guys the tips and tricks that have worked for me. And I know that when I was really struggling with my acne over a year ago, when it first started happening and I was just so confused, watching videos like this really helped with just helping me feel less alone, because when you are going through something like acne, it can be very stressful and it can feel a little bit isolating. You are not alone, and I do understand though how difficult it can be and how it can play a part in making you feel not the most confident and not the most secure of yourself. But I am so grateful for this past year because I feel like I truly have learned a lot, and I'm excited to share some of that stuff with you guys today. When I watched videos like this, I would pick information kind of from every video that I watched, and I probably watched about 100 acne videos and skincare videos, and I ate that shit up because like I said, it was comforting, but I also was really fascinated by the skincare world. I kind of had to be. It was about me just picking information from all these different types of videos, whether it was skincare videos or how I cleared my acne videos, and I would just take that information and apply it to my own life until I found a routine that really worked for me. And I feel like I have finally gotten to that point. But just a very important disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not a skincare specialist in any way. I am not Hiram here on YouTube. I am not anything like that. I am just a girl who struggled with cystic hormonal acne for over a year. I'm just sharing with you guys my own personal journey and advice. You probably already know this, but we are all so different. So what works for me might not work for you. And I know for me, I had to watch so many videos, and it was all about trial and error for me, and I probably spent so much money and tried so many different things until I found something. So it's definitely all about patience and being kind to yourself and trusting that you're gonna find a system and routine that works for you. So now that I got that little disclaimer out of the way, I thought that I'd first share with you guys a quick little background story on my acne journey. I never really suffered from acne when I was a teenager. It really wasn't until last year when I started developing kind of really bad acne, or at least bad for me. I would get a few breakouts here and there, but it wasn't anything bad, and I really wish that I didn't take that time for granted. There was always kind of a consistent theme though throughout my journey with acne. Even when I was a teenager, if I would get acne, I would pretty much always get cystic acne. So it was definitely more noticeable than just like a few little spots or blackheads. They were pretty massive and deep within my skin. But again, shouldn't have taken that time for granted, because there was a time last year and the beginning of this year where I had cystic acne all over my face. And I'm gonna include some pictures and videos for you guys throughout this video, because I feel like it's extremely crucial to show that I am not ashamed of those photos, of those progress videos. I actually really enjoy showing people these photos because it just shows you how far I've come, and it's also a part of my journey, you know. And I think it's really important when you are struggling with acne to embrace the journey that you are on, even if it's uncomfortable. So like I said, I'm not a doctor or skin specialist or anything like that, but I do have my certification in holistic wellness. So I felt like it was very important to me to figure this out naturally. I've just kind of always been into the whole holistic approach, and that is what has worked for me. You gotta figure out what works for you. So if that means going to a dermatologist and getting prescribed medication, you do whatever you feel is right. I cannot tell you to do anything. Just sharing with you guys my own personal journey. This is what my skin looks like now after struggling for over a year, and I am just so beyond grateful that I've gotten to this point. And again, it has taken a lot of patience, but I never gave up, and I think that's an important little message, because it's gonna feel super challenging at times when you try a new product and it maybe doesn't work for you and it actually makes things worse, but you just have to trust the process. So now I'm gonna share with you guys what I did to clear my hormonal acne. My hormonal cystic adult acne. It's not just one thing. There's definitely kind of a lot of things to consider. It's not all about skincare. Skincare is I believe it's a big part of it, but I just feel like looking at your overall wellness is a huge part to healing anything. But in this case, healing my acne, I really had to look at my lifestyle, my stress levels, what I was eating, what I was doing. There's just so many things to consider and work on and work towards. And yeah, so it's not all about just purchasing items. You really got to look within and get to the root cause, or I truly believe you're not going to actually heal anything. You might just mask symptoms or fix things for the time being, but I feel like if you want to truly heal yourself from the inside out, it starts by looking at your daily habits and looking at your overall wellness. The first little tip I'm going to mention briefly. I'm not going to spend too long on this one, just because I feel like it is a given and everyone should be doing this kind of at all times. Even if you're not struggling with acne, drink water, stay hydrated, people. And I think eating healthy, whole, nutritious foods is obviously, I think that's super beneficial, not only for healing your acne, but just keeping you alive for a lot longer. I truly do believe in the saying, you are what you eat. What you put into your body will radiate out of you. It's just super important that you are eating right. I also recently gave up caffeine, which I feel like really helped with my complexion. Obviously, I'm not saying you have to do that, but I highly recommend checking out my latest video on how I quit caffeine and what it looked like for me. So yeah, that was definitely interesting, but I truly do feel like it has helped with my skin. The next tip I have is reduce stress as much as you can. So I know that not everyone has this luxury. Everyone's life looks so different. Maybe you have kids and you're working. That being said, no matter what your lifestyle looks like, I feel like it's so important for everyone to take some time throughout their day, even if it's just like 2 to 5 minutes, to give yourself that time that you need to de-stress and just be with yourself. So maybe that looks like a meditation for you, or going for a walk, or working out, or starting a new hobby, you know, whatever it is for you. But my dealio was my mental health was honestly suffering a little bit, because I was living in Virginia Beach with my girlfriend, and I was so happy to be with my girlfriend, but Virginia Beach as a whole, I was not vibing with anymore. And I just basically got into a rut, I would say. So my mental health was definitely affected, because I was missing my family. I did not want to be in Virginia Beach. I was pretty sure that I had seasonal depression as well, and yeah, there were just many factors. I felt like I outgrew the area that I was living in, and I'm not saying that in like a I'm better than better than anyone type of way. It was just, I could not like resonate being there anymore. And so I noticed that that was a huge factor with my overall like stress levels, and I ended up moving back to Orlando and being back here in the sun with my family. It has definitely been super beneficial for me, and I feel like my skin has definitely improved because I got myself out of a stressful situation. What is causing you to be unhappy? You gotta work from there and do the best you can to fix that problem. But I understand I'm super privileged, but I definitely feel like managing your stress levels, it definitely plays a very huge role in your skin, but also again your overall wellness. So the next thing is I actually implemented supplements into my daily routine, and this has been probably the most beneficial for me with this whole acne journey. Can't stress enough. Do not just take these because I am bringing them up and I'm telling you about them. Please go talk to a doctor, do your own research, do whatever you have to do. Don't just take something because I'm telling you to. These supplements truly have worked for me, so I just thought that I'd share them with you guys. I kind of have 3 supplements, I guess, that I take daily. I don't have one of them to show you right now. I will usually take a probiotic in the morning, and that's just super important for gut health. During the day, I will take a woman's multivitamin, and this is Elite Life Nutrition. I've been taking this for about a year now, and I honestly love it. It's for optimum health and vitality, physical energy, immune function, and sexual health. My holy grail supplement is evening primrose oil, and this is really great for healthy skin and balanced immune response. And I'm also going to put up on the screen kind of what else it does, but they are just little soft gels that I take daily, and I take 1,000 milligrams of this. So I will take 2 of these a day. It recommends to take 3. You have to figure out what dosage works for you, if this even is something that you should be taking. When I was taking, I think it was like 1,500 milligrams, I was getting bad headaches. From the beginning, this stuff has helped my skin significantly, and I just by trial and error have seen that 1,000 milligrams is like perfect for me. I feel really good. I feel like I have a lot of energy. This is the brand that I take. It's Now Evening Primrose. My skin has improved so much because of that supplement, and I'm so grateful that I found it. My next piece of advice is invest in a good skincare routine. When I was younger, I actually was really into skincare. I kind of have always been into skincare. My mom showed me really young the importance of washing your face every day and moisturizing, but the products that I was using on my skin, they were a little questionable, to say the least. I didn't realize until way later on as an adult that the products that I was just slapping onto my face wasn't benefiting me in any way. I decided to kind of binge Skincare by Hiram here on YouTube. I love him so much. I trust him with my life for some reason. I don't know why, it's just a feeling. I have really just taken my time to do my own research. I have finally found a routine that works amazing for me, and I'm going to share my skincare routine with you guys very, very soon in another video. If I did that in this video would be way too long. And then the last piece of advice I have for you is please, please, please be kind to yourself and have patience. Throughout this year, I really had to learn how to love my skin and love myself. There were a lot of moments where I looked at myself in the mirror and I only saw my acne. It is so important to change your mindset and see yourself for more than your acne, because I promise you, you are the only you out there. And if we're looking at things from a bigger perspective, we are on a floating rock in the middle of space, the universe. Like, we are so tiny compared to the big picture. This is also our only life, and I know that I do not want to spend my life worrying about acne on my face. At the end of the day, acne is so normal. We all get acne. When you change your mindset and you start truly loving yourself and accepting yourself for all that you are, and I know it can be easier said than done, but once you do that, I feel like your whole life can change. And I think it's just always better to look at things from a more positive point of view. And I truly believe that by doing that, you can heal your acne by placing yourself in a more positive mindset and being more optimistic and being hopeful. There's only one of you, so you deserve to feel good about yourself. Even if you aren't necessarily feeling your best, you have the power to change that around. You have the power to change your mindset and say to yourself, you know what? I am a bad bitch. Even if I'm struggling with this right now, just because you have some acne on your face does not mean that you're any less beautiful. My skin today is definitely not perfect. I have some scarring on my face still, but I love my scars. It shows me kind of where I started, and I am just super grateful that I went on the journey that I went on with my skin, because I learned so much about myself and skincare and wellness as a whole. Yeah, just never ever give up. That is pretty much it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It really does help me out, and I will for sure do my skincare routine soon if that's what you guys want to see, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.